So welcome you all again. We will derive the packing efficiency and packing fraction of the particles in different unit cell. Alright. So basically this efficiency will be of unit cell. So we will find out the packing fraction and packing efficiency of a unit cell. So we are discussing a number of topics from solid states chapter. This is lecture number 9. Now to make you understand the meaning of packing fraction, this gives us an idea of how much volume the constituent particles occupy out of total available space in the unit cell. Example, if we draw an unit cell, so volume of this unit cell will be, say if the size of the or the length of the edges of the edge, if the edge length is A, then its total volume will be equal to A cube. But the particles can be arranged in this in three different ways. One way is simple cubic, another possibility is it could be face centered. I am not drawing the other particles in the other corners, so it could be face centered, or it could be a body centered one. So if this is the body diagonal, so here there can be one sphere, one here and one here, and others will also be there definitely. So if total volume is this much, then how much volume is occupied by the total number of particles, means volume of each particle in terms of 4 by 3 pi r cube, where r is the radius of each particle, multiplied by number of particles. This will give us the packing fraction, and when we will multiply it with by 100, we will get packing efficiency. So one by one we will see. First of all, we will try to find out the packing fraction and packing efficiency of simple cubic structure. To make the diagram simple, we are not joining these spheres, otherwise these spheres are all cubic close packed and they are touching each other. They are in touch with each other, such that if edge length is equal to A and radius of each sphere is R, if radius of each sphere is R, then in this case, since they are in touch with each other, 2r will be equal to a. This we have to keep in mind. These are actually touching each other, but for the sake of simplicity we are not drawing it that way. So if this is a, this is also equal to 2r, radius plus radius, radius plus radius. It's like that. So if we have to find out total volume of the cube, will be equal to a cube. But what is the relation of a with r? We know that a is equal to 2r. This implies a cube will be equal to 2r cube. And volume of each sphere is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Number of particles in CCP is equal to 1. We have seen earlier. Simple cubic structure, sorry. In simple cubic structure is equal to 1. So what we will do? We will find out packing efficiency in terms of percentage. Packing efficiency will be equal to volume of each sphere multiplied by number of sphere divided by total volume of the cube. So this can be written as packing efficiency equal to this value we can write 4 by 3 pi r cube into 1 particle divided by 2r whole cube. So if we will calculate this, we will get 52.4%. So these all are constant and this will be nullified. So we will get 52.4%. To multiply it by 100. Now next, to find out the packing efficiency of face centered cubic cell. Packing efficiency of face centered or HCP cell or CCP. The value will be same for all three. So what we will do, again we will take one cube and here the relation of the edge length will not be direct because the particles are not touching directly but through one of the faces. So we will take one face diagonal. So let this be A, let this be B, and let this be C. We are drawing this diagram just to find out the relation between the edge length and the radius. Edge length is A and radius is R. Here the relation is R plus 2R plus R, means AB is equal to R plus 2R plus R. Radius of this sphere, then twice of the radius of this sphere, diameter, and radius of this sphere, this much. Now we can write, since this and this is a 90-degree angle, it is a cube, this is hypotenuse. So we can write AB is equal to 1, 3 and 4R, and AB square is equal to 4R square. But using Pythagoras theorem, in right angle triangle ABC, AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square. So here we can write 4R square is equal to, this is A and this is also A square plus A square. Or we can write 4R square is equal to 2A square. 2, and then R will be equal to A by root 2. Now we have the relation between A and R. Now in face centered we know that number of particles is equal to how much? 1 by 8 into 8 plus half into 6 is equal to 4. There are 4 particles in CCP or FCC. So we can write packing efficiency is equal to volume occupied by total volume into 100. So this will be equal to 4 by 3 pi R cube into 4, because there are 4 particles in FCC, divided by total volume will be equal to A cube. So here we can write A cube is equal to, or this implies A is equal to root 2R. So instead of A cube we can put root 2R cube. Alright. So if I take this here, this will become 4 by 3 pi R cube into 4 divided by, instead of A cube I will write root 2 R cube. R cube and R cube will be cancelled, rest all are constants. So to multiply it with 100 and we will get 74% as packing fraction. Similarly, we can find out the packing fraction. Similarly, we can find the packing fraction for body centered cubic cell. But since the camera might have turned that side, what I will do is I will explain this once again. We have drawn one face centered cubic cell and we have taken R plus R plus R plus R equal to 4R. So AB is equal to 4R and AB square is equal to 4R square. So using Pythagoras theorem we know that AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square. But AC and BC are nothing but edge length A square. In this way we have found out the relation of A and R. Then we have put it into the formula. Packing efficiency is equal to volume occupied by the spheres into 100 divided by total volume is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube into 4 divided by a cube. Instead of a cube we can write root 2 r cube, and root 2 r cube and r cube will be cancelled, and if we will calculate this we will get 74%. So if we will practice the same for body centered cubic cell, then we will be able to do it on our own in the examination also. Say if the question comes, derive the packing efficiency of a BCC unit cell, then here what we will do, instead of face center we will take body center. We will take this triangle wherein this line, say A, B and C. AC is the body diagonal, alright. So here one particle is there, here one particle is there, here one particle is there, and in the body center one particle is there. Now in this case, this body diagonal is in touch with the two particles in the corner, so we can write, and this is A, this is also A, this is A plus 2A, R plus 2R plus R. So we can write AC is equal to R plus 2R plus R. Now this is not equal to A. Why? Because this is also body diagonal. This is face diagonal. This one is face diagonal. So to find out the value of this AB, if this is A and this is A, then AB will be equal to, let this be equal to D. So AB will be equal to root over AD square plus BD square is equal to root over A square plus A square equal to 2 root 2A. Now we know this is from Pythagoras theorem. Again, in right angle triangle ABC, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So for AC we can write 4R square is equal to AB. AB is equal to root 2A square plus BC we can write as A square. So this will be equal to 16R square is equal to 2A square plus A square equal to 3A square. So A will be equal to 16 by 3 r square, or A will be equal to 4 by root 3 r. Now the previous formula we will put for the packing efficiency again. Packing efficiency is equal to volume of the sphere into number of spheres divided by total volume of the cube into 100. This will be equal to, in BCC there are two particles, because one in body center and 1 by 8 in 8 corners. So it will be equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube into 2 divided by cube of this a cube. So 4 by root 3 r cube. This will be cancelled and rest all constants will be there, into 100 will be equal to 68%. That is it. So we have seen, let us summarize this now. Type of unit cell, number of particles, and packing efficiency. For simple cubic, number of particles is equal to 1, so it is 52.4%. For BCC, it is equal to 2, so it is 68%. And for CCP, it is 4, so it is equal to 74%. So as the number of particles increase, the packing efficiency of the unit cell also is more and more, it increases. So you can try this, or you can practice this derivation on your own once or twice if you will do a simple geometry, and if you can remember this value, so you will not require to calculate this, so your time will be shortened. So these are percentages which we should keep in our mind like general knowledge. Alright, so once or twice when it is new for you, try to calculate, but after doing it once or twice you will be able to remember this for longer time. Thank you.